reason for the difficulty with Galileo was really a demarcation dispute. It goes all the way back to the Middle Ages, when you had theologians and philosophers, and everything that wasn't theology got lumped into philosophy, so that anything like mathematics or astronomy was in the philosophy area. So the theologians were really the ones who said they were the ones who should interpret Scripture, and not the philosophers. So anyone who tried to interpret Scripture in the philosophy area was looked down upon by the theologians. So when it comes to Galileo, if he tries to then present something not in a hypothetical way, hypothetical was okay for the philosophers, but if he tries to present something as a reality and he's not a theologian, then he doesn't have the right credentials. If he doesn't have the right credentials, then that becomes a demarcation dispute. So in many ways, that was part of the problem. It was more political than science versus faith, or science versus religion. In the end, when we look at it in a clear way, we could say that Galileo was somewhat badly done by, and indeed in 1992 and later in 2000, John Paul II rehabilitated the memory of Galileo and highlighted the fact that the church was very much, certain figures in the church were wrong in the way they dealt with him. And unfortunately for Galileo, he had a rather acerbic tongue. He was rather sharp, and he could grate on people, which was unfortunate, which didn't help his case. Nevertheless, the church has acknowledged that there was a problem with the way Galileo was dealt with, and has rehabilitated him in that sense. But in so many ways, indeed the Vatican has an observatory. In many ways, the church has very much been promoting science in so many quarters. In fact, the Vatican Observatory does some very excellent work in astronomy and astrophysics, and is able to, as it were, mix it with the best in the area of science. So science has its boundaries, so does theology, and when we get them right, that's a great advance for science and for faith.